So I watched Wicked and it made me yawn a lot than I can remember. And that's not because it was boring, but actually it is kinda boring because I'm not into musical. But it is goddamn long.
That's what she said.
It is 2.5 hours long, and if you're not a fan of a musical, it can be a pain in a butt. But I feel really great after finishing the movie because musicals are not my cup of tea, but I was duped. It is the first part of a duology and I don't know if I have a strength to watch another musical. Despite the press tour being a little weird,
He needs some milk.
the movie is actually good.
You serious?
The chemistry between Ariana and Cynthia was really great. It is the core of the movie and I really love that they are able to bring the character into that state that we can recognize them as friends. I think it is one of the major theme of the movie, that is friendship. The set designs were really incredible. I really have to say that my favorite thing that I saw in the movie was the rotating library dial thing. It was impractical, but for the movie's sake, it kind of work in the movie for the musical. I really love how the Emerald City looked. Everything looked like a big musical stage that were put together on a silver screen, and the budget for this movie really does shine so because the musical numbers and the dance was really great. Michelle Yeoh was also in this movie, which was really great to see because she's an incredible actor, but I don't know about her singing, so she was really not singing in this movie. And the one thing that I really liked about the movie was the climax. The movie feels a little sluggish and little bit overstretched in my opinion, but the finale part was really incredible, so I really like that part. It is a story of Elphaba. She was born green. I don't know how she became green. It can be the effect of Shrek. But she was green and people hated that, and she was able to do magic, but it didn't please her father. Her sister were accepted in a Hogwarts like school, but if you remove the Hogwarts gothy theme into a barbified version of Hogwarts, you can get the Wicked School of Shiz. I don't know, but whenever I hear this name, my mind automatically go to shit. I have to say one thing, that Ariana's blonde wig or hair color doesn't really suit her because I have watched Ariana in Nickelodeon show, I think. She really looks great as a brunette. I don't know how I feel about her as a blonde, but despite that, she gave a real good performance in this movie. She was really incredible to be a mean girl at first, but then she was really empathetic to be a friend of Elphaba in the later half, and that acting range really shows in the movie. The prince was really charming, handsome, and quirky, I can say. He was really good in the first half. I don't know what happened in the later half when he was conversing with Elphaba. He just went a little down. His mood shifted a bit and he was not himself after that. So in this movie, the principal, Michelle Yeoh, taking advantage of Elphaba's powers, she was grooming her to be a Wizard of Oz. Actually, the Wizard of Oz in this movie doesn't have the power, and I don't know the lore about the Wizard of Oz that he actually have a power or not. But in this movie, he was just manipulating her or taking advantage of her power. But after Elphaba found out that she was being a puppet in this whole scenario, she just ran out with the Grimoire or Grimoire. Stupid. I don't know how you pronounce this. The magic book. She took that magic book and she just got out with a balloon, but she was not able to do so. Then she took the broom, and that flying scene that I was talking about earlier, the climax scene, this scene was really powerful. This scene really gave me some kind of goosebumps because the whole movie was a musical, and I don't know what happened to me when I listen to musicals. My brains go AFK. I was not able to comprehend what is going on the screen. For me, musicals are like torture. So it was great to see some action in the last part of the movie, but because it was the last scene of the movie, it really took the fun out of the movie because everything was leading up to that, and in the end we get to see that this was the first part of a duology.
Are you kidding me?
And as I said, that despite being the press tour of crying and sobbing, this movie was good for the audience that it was targeting for. And I think this movie was targeted toward the people who like Wicked or like musicals. They might find it very good and might enjoy the 2.5 hours of musicals. But I can really say that the production value really shines through the movie. You can see the sets, you can see the music, you can also see the dance number was really well choreographed. And this movie doesn't try to preach their audience like most of the movies or TV shows do.
The terrorists only set us back a bit.
You have to stop calling them terrorists.
there was a subtlety of discrimination, as we can see that people will sometimes discriminate people with different skin color. In a city where we have talking animals and magic, the people discriminating against a green color human is a bit overmuch. Would I like to watch Wicked 2? I don't know about that, because one musical for me is really enough, but I would like to see that what will happen in the next movie, because the ending part where she got the broom and she was flying through the forest was really interesting to me. So I want to see that. But things that I have already watched is Arcane season 2 and it is really great. So check out this playlist and I'm gonna meet you there.